Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Tuesday tip. So recently I uploaded a video where I was riding my bike on a snow-covered skate park, and on this video I received a comment from user BSD12 that says, "Hey Brant, I was wondering if riding in cold weather like 50 degrees will actually make your bike weaker or more easy to break because of the cold metal. Hope you reply." I think we're doing a little bit better than just replying here. We're making a video out of it. So I feel like I kind of get the gist of the answer to this question, but I don't know enough scientifically to explain it in an articulate way. But I do have a friend named Patrick Kelly who is a BMX rider as well as a science teacher and someone who makes educational videos here on YouTube, which I'll link his channel in the description below. So I sent him the question and he has an answer for you guys, and he put it in the form of the video that we're about to show right now, answering the question of whether or not cold weather makes your bike weaker. Also, stay tuned to the end of the video because I have a Park Tool Christmas New Year's giveaway that I'm going to be announcing and talking about at the very end of this video. So here's Patrick answering your question.
All right, this phenomenon isn't as weird as you might think, because you've actually seen it all the time when it's been like a hot day and your tube blows up. You've seen that kind of same thing happen, but it's a little bit different when it comes to metals. Let me explain. So I'm assuming that you, dear viewer, probably ride bikes, so you probably know that most bike companies will heat treat their parts for strength. And there are a bunch of different types of heat treating, different recipes for different metals, different things that you're trying to do with it, but they all have the same purpose: make your bike parts less likely to break. And that makes sense when you're throwing iron into a fire that's like over 1600 degrees Fahrenheit, but what about for the day-to-day stuff? Like what if you're someone like Brant who has freezing cold temperatures in the winter, but over 100-degree temperatures in the summer? All metals deal with this thing called thermal expansion, this phenomenon where they'll expand in hot temperatures, but contract a little bit during cold temperatures. To understand what's going on, we have to think really small, like molecular level small. While our eyeballs see a solid structure, even metals have tiny spaces between their molecules, and each of them are vibrating super quickly. As temperature increases, their vibrations speed up and they start to spread apart. Same number of molecules as before, but greater volume. If you work in construction or plumbing, then you're already super familiar with this. You gotta make sure that components like pipes won't shrink in the wintertime. I'm trying really hard not to make an immature joke about that right now. So all of those molecular rearrangements and movements mean that your frame can actually snap a little bit easier in the winter. When engineers design anything, they need to make sure to choose a material that'll balance brittleness, the ability to snap easily, and ductility, the ability to bend or deform, but not break entirely. The colder it gets, the more brittle your metal. The warmer, the more ductile your metal. And yes, this is the nerdy graph that explains all that. Will all of that make a big difference for your summertime versus your wintertime riding? Sort of. Obviously, other things like what sort of metal it is, how old the part is, how much stress you're placing on it, are all gonna factor into the when does this part actually break. And all of this is still just talking about temperature. Big, fast changes in temperature are also gonna lead to things like condensation, making your bike wet and leading to all kinds of long-term structural problems. Like think about taking your bike off the bike rack and wheeling it into your room. That's a potentially big difference in temperature in just a few seconds. So final message here, yes, technically cold weather does make your bike parts more brittle, but it would have to be really cold to snap something big and structural like a frame or fork. At the very coldest temperatures that most of us would go out in, you're probably just looking at a couple more broken spokes than usual.
So there you have it, the answer to whether or not cold weather can make your bike weaker. This is something that I've personally wondered about for years now, being someone that lives in Ohio and has to ride sometimes in 30 and 40 degree weather. And I think Patrick did a fantastic job explaining everything in a very thorough way. So if you guys enjoyed Patrick's portion of the video or you learned something from him, do me a favor and check his channel out. In the description below, there will be a link to his channel. But now let's get into the Park Tool Christmas New Year's giveaway that I mentioned earlier on in the video. With the help of Park Tool, we will be giving away a BMX specific tool package, and this giveaway is going to start today on Christmas Day and span into January 1st, New Year's Day. That's when I'm going to announce the winner, and in this giveaway the prize will be a PAW 6-inch adjustable wrench, and then a pedal wrench similar to this one, not this exact wrench. We're giving away the PAW 5. Then we've got the AWS 10, which opened up here. It's got everything on it from 1.5 to 6 millimeter Allen wrenches. Then finally, we've got the MQ1. This is how I take off and put on all of my wheels. And on it, we've got a 15, a 17, and a 19 millimeter socket drive, as well as a 3/8 socket wrench drive right here. And we will be also giving away a 8 millimeter socket Allen wrench. So with all of these tools, you should be able to take apart and put together and fix most things on a BMX bike. And with that being said, all you have to do to have a chance in this giveaway is go to the link in the description below to this Instagram post, which will be up by the time this video is up. And all you got to do is follow the instructions in the caption of that Instagram post. I'm probably going to have some sort of question that you need to answer, but ultimately it's going to be just leaving a comment and making sure that you follow both myself and Park Tool over on Instagram. And I suppose I should set some ground rules so that everyone has a fair shot in this giveaway. And my rule is going to be very simple. You can leave as many comments as you want, but when I go to pick a winner, if there is more than one comment in a row from the winning person, I'm going to pick a new winner. You can leave as many comments as you want, but not more than one in a row or one at a time. With that, the way that we're going to be selecting a winner for this is that on January 1st, New Year's Day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to take a look at the post and see how many total comments there are. I'm going to take that number and put it into a random number generator, and then whatever number it comes back with, I'm going to count down from the top. And whichever comment I land on with the number that we're given is the person who wins the Park Tool BMX specific tool package New Year's Christmas extravaganza craziness Brantmore YouTube channel prize. So with that, I'm going to try to have that Instagram post up today before this video goes live, and that's going to be the only place that you can enter to be considered for this giveaway. So you have from now until January 1st, New Year's Day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get over and get your comments in, as well as follow both myself and Park Tool on Instagram. And I am going to be checking, so if you're not, I'm going to pick a new winner. So make sure that you get over there, get your comments in, and do everything necessary so that you have a chance at winning the BMX specific prize package from Park Tool. And with all of that being said, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Patrick Kelly for once again contributing his time and knowledge to one of my Tip Tuesday videos. He does have the YouTube channel, like I said. It doesn't have anything to do with BMX, but it's all educational and it's all very well done. So like I said about 7,000 other times in this video, get on over there and check it out. I want to give another huge shout out and thank you to Park Tool for always supporting me, as well as giving me the opportunity to give back to you guys and them with this giveaway. So thank you to them. And another huge shout out and thank you to all of you guys. It's Christmas, so I'm feeling sentimental, and I just want to give thank yous to everyone. We just crossed over 3,000 subscribers not too long ago, and while I normally don't want to talk about that kind of stuff in videos, it is pretty cool, and I enjoy every single one of you in the comments, and I enjoy trying to help as many people as I possibly can. So thank you guys all for being here and watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it and learned something useful. Get over there, enter the giveaway, and I will be making a video on here and a post on Instagram, and you won't be able to miss the winner of the giveaway. So thanks for being here again, and we'll see you tomorrow for another video. Goodbye. Oh, and if you guys enjoyed the video, can you do me a favor and share it? Because that does nothing but allow me to make more videos just like this one for you guys. So thank you again, and goodbye for real this time.